And now, WWE in the Space present the Great American Bash.
Tonight, Smackdown dons the red, white, and blue. You are looking live at a sold-out Ball Arena in Denver as we welcome you to our third annual Great American Bash special. And we are kicking things off with a Money in the Bank qualifying match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cardiff, Wales, weighing in at 147 pounds, Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews making his way out here for a huge opportunity to qualify to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Welcome to our 2021 Great American Bash special. I'm Kirby Rodriguez. Pleasure to be here with you guys. Happy 4th to everybody watching at home. This is our third annual Great American Bash extravaganza. Always a pleasure to do it here on Smackdown. And we have a stacked card full of Money in the Bank qualifying matches and huge opportunities. Of course, we'll be talking about what happened in the last episode of Smackdown later on, the return of Samoa Joe. We'll be talking about that later on. In the meantime, here comes the awesome one.
And his opponent, and residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds,
The Miz. Making his way out here, the former Intercontinental Champion, two-time Money in the Bank winner, and of course, two-time WWE Champion Miz. Looking to qualify to yet another Money in the Bank ladder match. But of course, if you ask Miz, he's got his sight sets on the briefcase, but he hasn't forgotten about AJ Styles, who had already qualified to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Styles, of course, won the Intercontinental Championship from Miz a couple of weeks ago at Hell in a Cell. And as you see on your screens, this is the Money in the Bank qualifying match. First bell, here we go, Manders and the Miz. Collar and elbow tie-up. And of course, Miz still owed on a rematch of that Intercontinental Championship that he lost. But right now, you can't pass up the opportunity to go to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Manders tries to sneak on Miz, sidestep, and now Miz takes it and goes. Beautiful, Hurricanrana, and now Miz is down. Mandrews already has experience with ladder matches this year. He defended the Cruiserweight Championship in a multi-man ladder match at WrestleMania. So one could say that Mandrews could have an advantage if he were to win here tonight, if he were to head to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Mandrews now to the ropes, big foot, he goes down, Miz takes the advantage. Goes for a cover here, but bam, and a kick out. Dropping the knee right across the back. And Miz. Mid in the middle. Goes for a drop kick, nice reversal. Miz, kick. Thinking here, neck breaker. And down goes Mandrews. And now Miz with the submission maneuver locked in. in the driver's seat. Trying to get the best out of Andrews here. Andrews reverses and sends Miz offline. Big tickets for the helicopter shot. And over the third rope goes Andrews. Miz. And right to the outside. And the ref begins to count. Miz is not above taking a count out victory to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match. Miz has won that briefcase on 2 occasions as we see a small package here, shoulders down. Andrews turns the chip around, but Miz turns it back around again, and this time Andrews powers out. Great back and forth between these two in the early goings of this match. Now Andrews, the electric chair. Suplex by Andrews. Miz goes flying, and now Miz trying to use the rope to bring himself back up, but Andrews says, I got you. Kick to the ropes. Andrews planting Miz face first into the canvas. Andrews is not holding back here as we see a cover. Hooks the leg. He's to be enough, and a kick out. Here's Andrews headed to the top rope. Looking down at Miz, and Miz got the knees up. Miz got the knees up. And now the DDT connects. Miz could be looking to secure his path to the Money in the Bank ladder match as he brings down Andrews for the figure 4 leg lock. The figure 4 leg lock on Andrews. Miz in the driver's seat, trying to make Andrews step out right here. Would he go? And Andrews reverses the weight, and Miz has no other option but to let go. Andrews needs to take the advantage here. That's what he does with that spike DDT. Survive the figure 4 leg lock. But Miz with the reversal. And there's that clothesline to Andrews on the corner. And a neck breaker. Andrews is trying to roll out of the ring. Instead, Miz turns it into a cover. And Andrews reaches for the bottom rope. Great ring awareness by Andrews. And now Miz breaking the eyes of Andrews. Miz with a kick for the second time in this match, looking for a DDT. Spiking Andrews face first in the canvas. Miz could be one move away from securing his spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Skull crushing finale. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Miz is headed to the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here is your winner, The Miz.
The Miz makes a statement to try and make history and become the first man to win the Money in the Bank ladder match 3 times. Miz now joins Seth Rollins, Big E, and AJ Styles from Smackdown, and of course from Raw, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, and Ricochet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, a huge tag team match. Viking Raiders take on DIY. The winners will earn a tag team championship opportunity at Money in the Bank. And after what happened in the last episode of SmackDown tonight, Roman Reigns, the head of the table, Samoa Joe, the number 1 contender at the World Championship, face to face on the Great American Bash. And we are back live on the Bash. We hope you're having a nice and fun, safe holiday. We know we are here on the space. as Naomi takes the ring for another Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. And there you see it on your screens. This is a qualifying match. Naomi goes one-on-one with Tamina. There's the bell. Here we go. Tamina trying to sneak up on Naomi. Can't get it to go. Now Tamina still sending Naomi over the third rope, and I don't know if it's a smart idea to laugh at Naomi. She will do that! Springboard! Plancha! Shoulders down and a kick out. Crossbody, I should say. As Naomi carries Tamina on top of her shoulders, and Tamina dropping Naomi. Shoulders down here by Tamina and a kick out. Both of these ladies have experience as having participated in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Unfortunately for them, neither of them have won the briefcase so far. And Naomi sending Tamina now in the corner, applying pressure, and look at the way Naomi manages to reach Tamina with her legs. You know, you can talk about the size of Tamina all you want, but the ability of Naomi to stretch herself far enough to reach her, that's fantastic. And now Naomi with a springboard knee. Down goes Tamina into a cover. Hooks the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out. There's a reversal on Tamina. Tamina was trying to sneak a fast one on Naomi. And Naomi may just go ahead and do this again. Another knee. Tamina is in trouble as Naomi heads to the top rope, and up the top, Naomi lands down on Tamina into a cover, hooks the leg, isn't enough to advance to the Money in the Bank ladder match, and a kick out at 2. The reversal here by Tamina, and now Tamina sending Naomi into the corner, trying to get the advantage in this match again, dropping the elbows to the face. Beautiful leg drop by Tamina, and just like that, fortunes have changed for Naomi. The reversal here by Naomi. Planted Tamina, face first! Into the canvas, hooks the leg, isn't enough to put Tamina away, and a kick out at 2. There's a lot of desire from this woman to go to the Money in the Bank ladder match, and you can see it in the way they're wrestling here tonight as Naomi may look to finish this one off right here as the Mitchell are locked in the driver's seat. Tamina has no other option but to tap. Naomi earns the opportunity. She's headed to the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here is your winner,
Naomi says, feel the glow in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And the field for Smackdown deepens as Naomi joins Candice LeRae and Bianca Belair, of course, from Raw, Shayna Baszler, and Charlotte Flair. We are back live at the Ball Arena in Denver. And here comes the HBIC Mia Yim for another Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Mia Yim.
Mia Yim suffered a setback Had Hell in a Cell a couple of weeks back, losing to Candice LeRae. LeRae has already qualified for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Question is, can Mia Yim qualify as well after having lost that match earlier? Of course, it's not going to be easy picking for Mia Yim. No. She'll be in the ring with a veteran, Natalya.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Natalya making her way out here to try and qualify for yet another Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Natalya, a former women's champion in her own right, has never won the briefcase. Would love the opportunity to do so, and this is a situation that Natalya finds herself often with. You know, Natalya is a veteran in the ring. She's been in WWE for over a decade, so most of the time she will find herself a new face across from her in the ring. And this is a first time ever matchup between Natalya and Mia Yim. Money in the Bank qualifying match. There is the bell. Here we go. This is for the final Money in the Bank spot for the Women of Smackdown. Look at this. The bear hug by Mia Yim starting things off strong. And Natalya quickly dropping those elbows and getting out of that hole rather quickly. But a great reversal there by Mia Yim, pushing Natty off. Shot by Mia Yim. And submission maneuver locked in on the ropes. That's illegal. She has to let go. Now look at this. Look at the aggressiveness of Mia Yim. Good grief. Mia Yim as aggressive as they come. Good God. A big boot by Mia Yim could be enough to get her over there. Not enough. Drop kick, down goes Mia. There's a shot by Yim. Another shot by Natty. Back and forth we go! What a slam! A rather beautiful way to take control of this match by Natalya. Natalya now sends Mia Yim packing to the outside. Gotta try and stay on top of the situation. Got to see it through, my boy. Now, Natty! Let me tell you something. We have that padding on the outside, but that doesn't protect you all the way from the cold, hard ground here at the Ball Arena in Denver. Natty sent back to the ring. Yim trying to create some separation to try to get control. Now Yim was trying to go for a kick there, doesn't quite get it. Shots to the back of the arm. Those land, and now Yim could turn Natalya inside out for a cover. Shoulders down, isn't enough to put her away. Natty turns it around, and a quick kick out by Mia. That could have gone sour quickly for Mia Yim there, as Natalya turned the ship around in that one. Natty now looking to capitalize. Drop kick across the back of Mia Yim, and it's been all Natty as this match gets further along. Natalya now heads to the ropes. Kicks the head off Mia Yim, and Yim is in trouble trying to use the ropes to her advantage. She can't even reach them. Natalya staying on top of this. Backbreaker by Natty. And it seems like Natalya may have this. Natalya now carrying Yim Top her shoulders for the torture rack, trying to make Mia Yim tap out. Trying to get a submission to head to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And Yim finds a way out of it. Back and forth we go. Jim trying to get the opportunity here. Hooks in Natty for a powerbomb. Could that powerbomb be enough to advance? And a kick out by Natty. Natalya now in a bad position, sent in the corner by Mia Yim. And Yim now has Natalya on the top rope. This doesn't look good for Natty. As Yim says Natalya flying! She flies! Into a cover, hooks the leg, isn't enough, and a kick out! Mia Yim cannot lose sight of what we have here. As Natty blocks her great reversal. And now Yim! Could be it! Shoulders down, hooks the leg, isn't enough to advance, and a kick out by Natalya. You cannot get frustrated, you gotta stay on top of this situation. That's exactly what Mia Yim is doing. She's headed to the top rope, she's looking down at Natty. Center of the ring. What is Yim thinking here? Oh my goodness! Corkscrew splash off the top, hooks the leg, and a kick out by Natalya. Some incredible action we're watching tonight here in the Great American Match. Mia Yim waiting for Natalya to get back to her feet, and Yim planting Natty right into her knee. That should be it. Hooks the inside leg. Mia Yim is headed to the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Here is your winner, Mia Yim.
The HBIC could be Mrs. Money in the Bank or Mrs. MITV. The field is set for Smackdown. Mia Yim joins Naomi, Candice LeRae, Bianca Belair from SmackDown, and Shayna Baszler and Charlotte Flair from Raw. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, face-to-face after returning last week, Samoa Joe faces Roman Reigns face-to-face tonight. And I would like to send a special thank you to Jennifer Lopez, Cardi B, DJ Khaled for Dinero. The official theme song for Money in the Bank is available to stream right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And the field is set for the men of SmackDown: Miz, Rollins, Big E, and AJ joining Ross, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, and Ricochet in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Sasha Banks says that she is willing to put everything on the line against Becky Lynch for one more shot at the Women's Championship gold medal again in a last woman standing match. The Women's Money in the Bank ladder match is set for SmackDown. Mia Yim joins Naomi, Candice LeRae, Bianca Belair, and of course from Raw, Shayna Baszler and Charlotte Flair. 2 spots left over on Monday night. From Monday Night Raw, the WWE Championship will be on the line. Adam Cole, Finn Balor, and Keith Lee challenge champion Kevin Owens. And from SmackDown, the surprise return of Samoa Joe has given us a rematch from last year's WrestleMania. Joe Reigns, world title up for grabs at Money in the Bank. And it is time for a huge opportunity at the Tag Team Championship. Here comes DIY.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa,
DIY wants to earn another opportunity at the WWE Tag Team Championships. You know, I talked to these young men earlier. They feel like they squandered their shot earlier this year at WrestleMania. and they don't intend on doing so again.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders.
The Viking Raiders came over to Smackdown as part of the 2021 WWE Draft, and now would love an opportunity to win the WWE Tag Team Championships for the first time. Remember, Viking Raiders are former World Tag Team Champions over on Raw, but they have never had the opportunity to compete or win the WWE Tag Team Championships. Of course, those titles currently held by Bryan and Cesaro. Last week, Bryan and Cesaro gave their rematch to the Usos, and of course, it came to blows. The Usos showing more signs of malfunction as Jimmy abandoned his brother Jay, costing them the match. Gargano's gonna start things off with Ivar from the Viking Raiders. As the bell rings, caught on elbow tie up. Bryan and Cesaro have to be watching this match very carefully. Gargano leapfrogs, hooks Ivar in, neck breaker. Great way to start there for Gargano. Now, interesting enough, DIY has been a part of SmackDown for quite some time here, as we see the single leg Boston Crab. Great addition to also hook the arm on the leg for Gargano as Ivar gets out of it quickly. But DIY has not won championship gold here in the main roster. This is something they want to correct. Earlier this year, they had the opportunity to beat the Usos, but we were talking about a more unified unit in the Usos, and they retain at WrestleMania. Meanwhile, the Raiders have been involved in a back and forth Tete with the New Day as Gargano drags himself to the other side of the ring looking for a tag, and he does. Here comes Ciampa. And Ciampa was looking to clean house, but Ivar is an unmovable force. Look at Ciampa going at Ivar. Taking it to the ropes, but Ivar teaching a lesson to Ciampa. Shoulders down here. Is it enough to earn an opportunity at Bryan and Cesaro? There goes Ivar in the corner, big knee. And another knee. He got shot. Oh man, here we go. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. An inverted Faymaster by Tommaso Ciampa. You don't see those every day. Ciampa moves out of the way from the attack from Ivar. Oh, there goes Eric. Eric absolutely mauling down Tommaso Ciampa, and now Ciampa looking to teach Eric a lesson. Here we go. Pulling on the arm of Eric with a submission maneuver, but Eric doesn't let Ciampa get the most of it as Eric once again wipes out Tommaso Ciampa. Back and forth we go. Eric now sent to the ropes. He blocks whatever Ciampa had in mind. Now the belly-to-belly suplex. And a kick across the back. Look at this, trading chops to the chest. These two. Oh, exploder suplex by Eric. You could tell Johnny wants to tag in this match. You saw him make the effort. But Ciampa is getting beaten to hell and back here by Eric and on his own corner. I was just about to say, as Eric gets Ciampa to the wrong zip code. Ciampa needs to get some offense in here as Eric goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Isn't enough to put Ciampa away and a kick out. And this is a good opening here for Ciampa to get to his corner and tag out. Beautiful neck breaker there by Gargano, and this could signify a change in momentum in this match. And Gargano with a stomp right across the chest. Hooks the leg, isn't enough to advance somebody in the back of the kick out. Beautiful swinging. Inverted DDT by Gargano, and speaking of DDTs, there goes Ivar. That's the hardest part of the ring. Gargano can't capitalize here as Eric is once again back in control. The reversal here by Johnny. And Johnny hooks him in. Nope. What? A very smart reversal there by Eric, who hits the V-trigger. Ripcord knee to the face. Hooks the leg. Isn't enough, and a kick out. Now the one that goes off the full Nelson slam, knee to the face, isn't enough. Hooks the leg again and a kick out. It's been all Raiders here. As the tag is made, and here comes Ivar. Back and forth. Gargano just trying to square up to Ivar. Of course, there's a size difference, there's a height difference. But Gargano can't jump away at Ivar if he doesn't let Ivar take any sort of control here, and this is exactly what we're seeing from Gargano. Ivar rolls out of the ring. Bit of a veteran move there by Ivar, of course. Sent back in the ring. Springboard. Gargano with a springboard right across the back of Ivar. Oh, but a reversal there by Ivar. No! What a powerbomb by Ivar, and just like that, Gargano is in a precarious position. Ivar with a knee, square across the face of Gargano. Here's the kick. Ivar, another powerbomb. That's 2 in a row. Here's a cover. Hooks the leg. Is it enough to advance the Money in the Bank and a kick out? Gargano unceremoniously tossed to the outside by Ivar. Certainly not looking great for DIY. Gargano creates some separation between himself and the big man of the Viking. Oh! So much for for separation. Spinning heel kick. Shoulders down. Hooks the leg. Isn't enough to advance, and a kick out at 2. That could have been it for Gargano. He's lucky that wasn't it. How does Gargano stay on top of a match like this? How does he keep kicking out? Gargano continues to fight back, build momentum. It's inexplicable. Gargano locks in Ivar on the ropes. Springboard Gargano drops down Ivar. Gargano's gotta do it again. Another DDT on the apron. Great reversal by Ivar once again, and when you go to the outside, you put yourself in these type of situations. This has been an excellent match. Still to come tonight, Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe face to face. Great reversal here. Over the third rope goes Ivar. This opens the door for Gargano. Tag is made. Here comes Ciampa. Ciampa's going right after Ivar. He's not wasting any time. He's not going to take count out victory because he knows that if Ivar makes the count, that just allows Ivar to regain any sort of a second breath of air. Hooks him in. This could be it. Fairy tale ending. And this could be academic here. But Ciampa turns his attention to Eric for the draping DDT. And now Ciampa returns to Ivar for the cover. The hook on the leg. DIY is headed to Money in the Bank.
Here are your winners, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. DIY.
Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano have done it. And now it's official. Daniel Bryan and Cesaro will defend the Tag Team Championship against DIY at Money in the Bank. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, World Champion and Number One Contender come face to face. Joe and Roman live next. We are back live, and we await the arrival of the head of the table. You know, Roman Reigns came over from Monday Night Raw with a stronghold on the World Championship contendership. And perhaps an intimidating attitude that has caused a rift between the Uso brothers. But I will tell you who could care less about any of this. Samoa Joe. And well, there's a shadow there. I would assume it's Paul Heyman. Oh no, Heyman is back there. Who the hell is coming down the ramp? It's Joe! It's Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe is here! Samoa Joe! Samoa Joe has arrived again, and just like he did last week, he's attacking Roman Reigns. Samoa Joe taking a closer look at the World Championship that he once held and that Roman Reigns took from him. Joe hammering away at Roman. Now Roman fights back, sends Joe against the barricade. If you're wondering, Jey Uso is not here tonight, So Samoa Joe picked the perfect time to carry on this attack. Samoa Joe with the Death Valley driver. This is incredible. You know, Roman Reigns changed his ways about 4 months ago. And I can confidently say that it's the first time that I've seen anybody manhandle Roman Reigns the way Samoa Joe has the past 2 weeks. And now Joe looking down at Reigns in the ring. Could this be a prelude of things to come at Money in the Bank? And now Joe the side Russian leg sweep. Oh, we need to get the hell out of here. Well, we are taking our things, moving to a different place because Samoa Joe has turned his attention to our announce table. There was an official here to try and bring the peace. And they just caught some flack of it as well. As Ray and Joe brawl their way to ringside. And now a scoop slam by Joe. Just when you think Roman Reigns may get the better out of Joe. And now Joe sets up Roman right by our table. Samoa Joe not wasting time to send the message to ship away at Reigns. Urinagi through our table. The fans here in Denver, they love it. And Samoa Joe bask in the glory of having put away the head of the table ahead of their championship match. But hold on a second, I don't think Joe's done. I don't think Samoa Joe is done. Joe has raised again. Another Urinagi. Roman Reigns is at the mercy of Samoa Joe. And now Joe carries him top of his shoulders. Muscle Buster. Let's take a look at this one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Joe with the Urinagi putting Reigns through our table. And then another Urinagi on the outside of the ring. When's the last time you saw Roman Reigns manhandled the way he's being manhandled for the past couple of months? Samoa Joe gets the last laugh. Thank you for joining us. Happy 4th, everybody. Good night.